So hey everybody, this is our flight plan for today. We're gonna take off from Dulles Airport, runway 1 left. Gonna take a cruising route over towards Sterling, and here's our endpoint. We're gonna land on the soccer field. So let's check out if we can land this plane on the soccer field. I think I'll come in from the west side here and try to land going outwards towards the woods, and we'll see if we have enough landing space. So it's a small plane. It is a propeller based airplane, so it doesn't need a long runway. We are going with a little bit of fuel, not a whole lot because it's a short flight, and we'll see if we can land on the football slash soccer slash lacrosse slash field hockey practice field, and we will give it a go. Tried this once before, didn't work out too well, so I'm going to adjust myself, my landing capabilities, and see if we can come in for a smooth landing and not run into the trees. So we'll get us our flight going here, and we'll take off from Dulles and be on our way. Check my control, parking brake, and so on and so forth. Landing gear. So here we are loading in, and it's going to be a thunderstorm, because we're going to have some thunder. I do want to adjust to daytime, so as it loads in here, get that situated. Very cinematic though. We got some nice thunder going here. So I guess I'll do ready to fly. I'm going to adjust to have some light. So we go here. Oh, I was in. There we go. So it's going to be cloudy, but not dark. And that'll do it. So there's ATC. We will just take that out of the way. Zoom in on the map a little bit. Alright, let's go. Make sure I have the parking brake off. We'll go full throttle, ready for takeoff. Here we go. And we can lift off, gear up, flaps up. We can get a little bit of height here, not too much altitude. We're not going too far. Your destination there on the right. A little bit of wind here, you can see. Ease back on the throttle a little bit. Yeah, this is a little bit of a wacky ride here. You can see the ground a little bit, a little visibility. I might take off this thunderstorm setting. I kind of want to have the thunderbolt, right? I want to have some thunder. Some lightning, but at the same time it is making it more reliant on instrumentation and not visuals. So we'll kind of ease over to our right a little bit here. Lose a little bit of altitude. We are at about 2,000 feet. Trying to go down a little bit. Push down. Probably ease back all the way on my throttle. Because when we descend, I'm going to gain some speed, so I don't want to overspeed. You can see my airspeed there on the lower left. In the green here, but I'm trying to decrease some altitude. Not too much, just going to ease it on down. Still got a ways to go, but we're going to want a little bit more to our right. But yeah, we'll probably about 2 minutes or so here. We'll approach our final destination. I swear I'm telling you, the ground's down there is just kind of hard to see with the low visibility. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna let's get this thunderstorm out of here. Let's go clear skies. There we go. It'll also clear off some of the choppiness that we were having there with the wind. So here we are. We're flying over Sterling. Might be able to see some landmarks. There's the airport back there. Flying over Route 28 to our immediate left there. I think up here, this forested area might be Claude Park.
Alpha 063, leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Dulles Tower UMBRA 06 tree frequency change. Potomac approach UMBRA 06 tree is type icon 5 miles northeast of Dulles.
So you can hear the air traffic control chatter.
Clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Alpha 063, Potomac approach.
Let's get a little closer to the ground here. But yeah, as you can see, we have Claude Park right there. With baseball fields. Used to hit a couple home runs there when I was a kid. Maybe you played baseball or softball there as well. Flying over, this is Costco. Costco right below us. And shopping center with Target and everything. So we're downtown Sterling here. Flying over Route 7. And ease back a little bit of the throttle here. Go over some speed. Let's get some flaps down. Probably going to do a flyover. Flying over Nova right now. We're going to do a flyover our destination, but then come right back around. Try and line up here. Yeah, come up right over here. See, on the straight ahead, that looks like Dominion on the right, Seneca Ridge on the left. You know, let's do it in one go. Let's do it in one go. I'm going to lower the flaps down a little bit more, lose some speed. I'm going to go down and then pull up so we can lose some more speed. You know, when you have your altitude going up, your nose is up, your speed goes down a little bit. Let's see if we can get this in one go. Over my left a little bit, so a little more throttle. Just feeling that out. I need the landing gear down too. That might be a good thing. Almost forgot that. Didn't check my checklist. Alright, so here we go, coming over the parking lot. I'll avoid the trees. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, over the field. And let's pull up a little bit. I don't think we have enough. Oh no, we gotta pull up and hit the tree. Oh no. Alright. So we'll have to try that again. Just not enough. It was going way too fast. Way too fast. Not enough room there. Yeah, you really need a lot of room to land an airplane. So let's try again. We'll do a restart. Just really need to lower my airspeed. So I think when I come in, I will try to do maybe a banking landing. So I bank to the right or bank to the, just get a little bit of lowering of my airspeed there, because it's not enough with what I was doing there.
At runway 1 left, ready for departure.
All right. Just resume. Do a few clouds maybe, and then back it up here. All right, take two. Let's see if we can get this right this time. And, pull up a little bit. Okay, we'll bank to our right. Get some more cockpit view this time, maybe, instead of all external.
Alpha 063, continue for north departure.
Our side view,
Dulles Tower, UMBRA
other side.
063,
There's the airport
for north departure.
terminal straight ahead there. All right, so let's try again. Just really have to try to lower our airspeed this time and make a better attempt. We Got some kind of warning sound going off. You know what that means. Go back to external view. Zoom out a little bit so we get a better panorama. Alright, we go down a little bit. We're exceeding our, probably about maybe 500 feet off the ground. Just staying low. He's back on that throttle a little bit. A little overspeed slightly. So we'll kind of keep our vector a little bit to the left of our destination so we can make that final turn. Hoping to just kind of take a steep, sharp turn there and just lose a lot of airspeed before we reach our landing strip there, the soccer field. It's not just soccer played on there, we call it the sports field. A lot of different sports are played on it. So take our similar route we took last time with maybe a slight change. View of the ground there, you can see the cars, and sometimes the cars travel over top of a bridge. We do their best to make it semi-realistic, but it's not gonna. So there's an airplane. You got another plane flying off there. Coming in for a landing at Dulles, perhaps, or it's pretty close to us.
Potomac approach UMBRA 06 tree is type icon 5 miles northeast of Dulles 800
Veering off to the left too much here.
Request clearance to transition.
Got distracted by the airplane. Also keep a lookout for your house. You might see your house here. This is all data that's used from Bing Maps, Microsoft's own mapping system. So they update this simulator with the real-world map data. It's pretty nifty. One of my favorite parts of this game is just being able to fly anywhere in the world, and everything from cities to mountains to rivers is exactly like it is in real life. It's really a tremendous thing they've done with this simulator. It's been out for about 3 years now. When it first came out, it was just shocking just how amazing it was at recreating these places. And when you get a little close, like we're flying, what we got about 600 feet or so we're flying at. Graphics are a little bit, lacking in some ways, but when you get up, when you're a couple thousand feet up, it looks amazing. I think this is with the settings mostly, not maxed out, but they're doing a pretty good, pretty decent job at. All right, let me focus in on my landing here. So let me get gear down, get flaps down a little bit. I just want to lower my airspeed. I'm going flaps all the way down. I'm going throttle all the way down, but I need a little bit more throttle here. Just I don't want to go too slow. Let's see. Let's ease back a little bit. That should be good. I'm going to try and get as much. I might even cheat a little bit and technically land in the parking lot to start. In real life it wouldn't work, but in the simulator it doesn't know the difference. So fly over these trees a little bit. We got our landing spot. Got my hand over the brake here so we can brake immediately as soon as we touch down. It's coming over these trees here. And we're just going to touch down as soon as we can over these trees here. Right about here. Alright, let's get down. Alright. There we go. And over that. And what do you know? There's a good landing. There's a good land right there. So we'll turn around. We'll make our way back up the hill here. Don't have the backstop on the baseball field. I'm kind of missing that, but for the most part, everything's in the right place. Here we are as the first-person view. Let's go up the walkway here. We'll make our way into the parking lot. So there you have it. It's done. You got to kind of bend a little bit of reality here by landing a little bit sooner, but I had a good amount of runway still left there. Wasn't too bad. Let's go to the bus loop. Let's go to the bus loop over here. Speed up, speed up. There we go, over the hill. So here's the bus loop. So not too accurate with the depiction of the school itself, and I think this is a house over here. Basically, everything is recreated, approximations basically. You don't have the exact details of all the houses and stuff and the buildings, but it tends to do its best. So we're back over here. Backside of the school is to be by the gymnasium. Going through this this driveway here that goes back towards the main road that leads out to Route 7, Augusta Drive. So there's our back portion of the school there. You see the back of the house areas, house A, B, C, and yeah, that's that. This is Mr. Wilkie landing at Seneca Ridge Middle School in Flight Simulator 2022, or 2020, in the year 2023. And let's go to my classroom. let's see how close we can get to the classroom in Flight Simulator. So we'd have the doorway right about here. A little bit different than it actually is, but yeah. We've arrived at Seneca Ridge Middle School, House C, and we're in the field. So that's it, folks. That's how it's done. And if you like airplanes, this is a fun simulator to play. So you can definitely do a lot with it. One thing is fly over your school, your work, your house, and see it all in the perspective of the entire world. And it really gives you that idea of just how big the world is, and you can see anywhere in the world you want to go. You can go anywhere you want at any time. So there's a lot to be done in this game. And let me get my engines off. We will disengage, and there we have it. There is La Escuela. And that was fun. That was fun. So if you have anything you want me to do in a future flight, a future journey, please let me know. I'll take any ideas you guys have, and we'll make it work, because this was fun. I'll see you guys later.